speak like a gavel, swing like a hammer. Truth in the chamber, fire in the grammar. You talk of patience, I talk of power. I won't wait quiet, not one more hour.
Power with no vision leaves families in flames. I turn pain to...
These 9-to-5 jobs we see on every corner with those bright little signs in the window, and the hiring in big red letters, they must take them down by any means necessary. They know full well they ain't really hiring nobody.
Brothers and sisters, it's 2026 now, and we have got to feed our minds something better. We need more shows that lift us up, like the Huckster. Our young brothers and sisters are being fed a steady diet of foolishness. Every night, another so-called reality show teaching them to clown, to chase quick money, to live without pride. I hope the cost of living becomes more affordable again. Our people should not have to work 2 jobs or 3 just to keep a roof over their heads and food on the table. Our young sisters are being taught to look forward to balloons and smoke, to a color in the sky, but not to a covenant. Now what I want you to think about is how we have made a ceremony out of smoke and balloons. We celebrate the color in the confetti louder than we celebrate the child who ain't even here yet. Brothers and sisters, we don't have time to fight each other online. A man and a woman tearing one another down on these platforms only keeps us divided and weak.
Now y'all know good and well that's a book. Go on and play your best.
Man, he talked too much when he got the big joker.
Calm down, brother. The game ain't finished yet.
But it will be after this right here. Jack of Spades, thank you kindly.
That boy can't.
What type of confusion is this?
There's something mental going on here, brother.
My brothers and sisters, let it be known this day, I wish a motherfucker would put a hand on me. They fool around and they gonna catch a jet to Holiday for a mighty low price.
Man, this leg is fighting me harder than the system.
That's what I did. Look, peels right off.
You're a veteran at this.
My mama didn't raise me to leave meat in the shell.
Well, amen to that.
Sauce is righteous, brother.
Righteous and messy. Pass one of those napkins.
I got a phone call about what happened to Martin in Memphis, Tennessee. I said, whoop-de-doo, and then hung up the phone. See, brothers, you can't get mad because your bitch chose me. You just move on, that's all. Fuck her. Stand up straight, keep your dignity, and keep walking. Y'all ever notice how when somebody says, I'm not political, that's the most political thing they're about to say all night? They'll be like, I'm not political, but I do think the traffic lights conspire against me. Brother, that's municipal government. You are knee-deep in politics.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone, 2000, 00 party, oops, out of time, my bacon smelling fine.
I never thought I'd live to see the day when technology, something that promised to unite us, would be used to insult the very people who fought for our freedom. Recently, videos of Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. started circulating online. No documentaries, no tributes, AI-generated mockeries. Sora AI, a text-to-video platform, has been used to create disgusting racial charged deepfakes of our black heroes, and it is not just disrespect. It is digital racism wrapped in artificial intelligence. They played with our ancestors' legacy. Let me be clear, this is not about free speech or artistic freedom. This is about the moral decay that comes when people see our pain, our history, and our icons as entertainment. Imagine turning Martin Luther King Jr., a man who dreamed of equality, into a meme that makes monkey noises. Imagine using Malcolm X as a symbol of self-determination and black pride in a fake video, wrestling or clowning around. That's not creativity, that's mockery. And when AI platforms allow this kind of content to spread unchecked, they are not being neutral. They are becoming the neutrals of systemic racism, a digital continuation of a system that has always disrespected black dignity. Systemic racism didn't die, it upgraded. And I want us to talk about facts. Artificial intelligence learns from data, and the data comes from people, from the internet, from our culture, from history books written by people who really saw black lives as equal. So when AI is trained on biased information, what do you expect it to reproduce? Produce the same racism, but now in digital form. When the systems feeding Sora AI or any model don't respect the memory of Malcolm X and Dr. King, that's not an accident. That's bias encoded in algorithms. That's digital white supremacy hiding behind technology. The same way media used to demonize black leaders, now AI videos does it. Faster, slicker, and harder to trace. The racism didn't vanish, it just evolved from police pattern to the algorithm. Why it has the black community? I know you might be asking yourself, and this is why it hurts us. These AI videos are not just disrespectful, they are dangerous because our young people who didn't live through the civil rights movements might see these deepfakes and believe them. And that is why we as the black community, we are mad. They might think Martin Luther King was a joke. They might think Malcolm X was violent or clownish. And that's how history gets erased. That's how legacies get rewritten by those who never cared about our truth. This is not just about black icons being disrespected. It is about black memory being corrupted. It is about how technology can erase our history while pretending to celebrate diversity. And I have to ask this: if this was done to white historical figures like Churchill or Lincoln, will the outrage be the same? Will tech companies allow it? We both know the answer. I don't have to say it here. How does open air accountability and selective respect, how do they do this? Because even family of these men, Bernice King, daughter of Dr. King, and Ilyasa Shabazz, daughter of Malcolm X, have spoken out. They say it's hurtful, disrespectful, and wrong. But OpenAI, they responded by saying historical figures are fair game. They claim they can't restrict the likeness of public figures who died long ago. Yet somehow they manage to protect other public figures when it suits them. So the question is, whose legacies deserve protection? Who gets to be respected and who gets turned into digital entertainment? That's not technology. That's hypocrisy powered by code. Okay. So the pattern is from colonialism to code, and it continues. Because what's happening here is not new. It's just the same colonial mindset, this time in pixels and algorithms. Colonialism exploited African bodies for labor. Now AI exploits black identities for content. Our heroes who fought to humanize the black man are being digitally dehumanized. And when we call it out, we are told to stop being too emotional. But emotion is exactly what they fear, because emotion means consciousness, and consciousness means resistance, and they don't want resistance. We can't just scroll past this. We need to demand that AI platforms draw a moral line, that they protect the images of our ancestors, just like they do for others. This is not just about Malcolm X or Dr. King. It is about every black leader, every ancestor, every voice that's been silenced and now mocked in digital form. AI should honor their memory, not exploit it. Technology should serve humanity, not humiliate it. So to every black creator, every tech developer, every person of concerns, guys, kindly speak up. Don't let them feed algorithms with our pain and call it innovation. Don't. Guys, this is the Bantu Merchant, and I'm saying it out loud. The revolution may have changed form, but the struggle continues. Because racism does not disappear. It just updates its software. Rest in power, Malcolm X. Rest in power, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. We will protect your names even in the AI age. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being here. Let us talk about these things boldly, unapologetically, and without fear. I'm the Bantu Merchant, and I hope to see you in my next video. Peace.